Hey, what's up guys? So I'm recording on the iPhone 13 Pro right now, which I'm starting to really like because the quality is just crazy. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the preparation phases of a volley. These birds are annoying as hell, dude.
One eternity later.
Okay, anyway, I wanted to talk about the preparation phase of a volley because I think there are a lot of misconceptions out there. One of the biggest things I see are people volleying and they are square to the net and they're trying to shape their hands and the racket face so they're able to hit the ball over the net. Okay, but one of the most important things is actually being able to turn your shoulder so your hand angle is really natural. Okay, so here and here. So how do we get that done? So we're going to talk about the preparation starting from the footwork, when to have your racket ready, and what racket face you should have. So I'll start with the grip and then I'll move on to the footwork. So grips, I'm continental on the forehand grip and slightly more Eastern, like barely. You can't even tell. You probably can't even tell by watching me volley that I switch my grip a little bit. But actually a lot of the top volleyers do make micro adjustments on their grips when they change from forehand to backhand. And the funny thing is a lot of them won't even notice because it's such a subconscious, like minuscule shift. Okay, but for now you don't need to worry about that. Let's go to the footwork. So the first step, like a lot of people know, at least. If you don't, it's okay, that there are two steps in the volley. Usually you're going to step and step, right? The first step can be a step or a pivot depending on how far the ball is. But this is the most important part of the preparation in my opinion. So when the ball comes, you want to pivot or step on whichever side the ball is coming on, and this is when you're going to have your slight shoulder turn and preparation of the racket. So I'm gonna talk about forehand volleys. Everything is the same on the backhand, you're just gonna mirror it over. So on the forehand volley, ball's coming right, I split, and as I pivot, I get my racket right there. Okay, so my racket's in front, and my racket face is already the racket face I want it to be. So I'm here, and to produce power and consistency, because my racket's already correct, all I have to do is step, and I can't be late because my racket's starting in front of me. The reason a lot of people's volleys look very swingy, very handsy, is because they'll take that step and then they won't prepare their racket, and as they take their second step, they bring it up and they swing. I think this is what a lot of people, when they see people using their hands, they're just like swing less, but you really can't swing less if you're preparing at the last second. Okay, so this is the most important part, and this is why good volleyers always look like they're early and in control no matter how fast the ball is. So backhand is just gonna look like here and there. So you're gonna notice that my shoulders do turn. They're going to turn depending on what kind of ball, how far it is, how low, how high, right? If someone hits to my body and I'm just defending with a backhand, I can't really turn my shoulder, right? If it's right here, I can't really turn and hit it this way. If it's a little higher though, I can turn and I can be aggressive with it. Okay, so you're going to notice slight turn on my pivot here and then going in. Okay, I'll show you guys with my feet in view. So here, there. Okay, so try to incorporate these preparations into your habits when you volley, and you're going to notice that your volleys look and feel a lot more solid just because you're going to be really early. So when you prepare your racket face, it's going to be around 45, but it depends on the height of the ball, right? And when you make that preparation, the height of your racket is going to be relative to the ball that's coming to you as well. If the ball is down here, I'm gonna prepare here and go. I'm not gonna prepare like normal and then sink in on like at the last second on my low volley, right? Same thing with the high volley. Up here, down. It's not gonna be here and then like that. So I think that's one of the most important phases of the volley. There's a lot going into that, but I hope you guys learned something, and just try to follow these steps. You'll start to notice that you have a lot more time than you think you do to control your volleys, and your volleys won't be flying all over the place because your racket head has like a lot more control, a lot more solid control now. So hopefully that really helped you guys, and I'm really confident in my volleys. So this is something that I'm surprised I haven't made a video about, honestly. But anyway, go work on your volleys.